Yo, people, welcome back to Reggae in the City. I've got to let you know, not every episode drops on YouTube. If you're watching right now, this is only the bonus content. To get the full experience, that's every interview, every reasoning, my musical selections, you've got to check out the audio format. And that's available on iTunes Podcast, Amazon Music, SoundCloud, TuneIn Radio, and many, many more platforms. Yeah? So do the right thing. Click the links in the description below and enjoy. Yeah? Enjoy this video. Bless. Welcome back to the Reggae in the City podcast. And as usual, we have a very, very special guest, important guest. Before we start, I got to give you a backdrop. Now, I interviewed a reggae dancer icon by the name of Determined. May he rest in peace. Back in 2005, 2006. And it was actually my second interview with him. And this particular interview, it was long. I just remember it was just a long interview on 96.6 GFM. And towards the end of the interview, he said, "Oh, my children, they make music." I said, "Okay, yeah." He said, "My son, his name is Runkus." When he said the name Runkus, I was thinking, that's a weird name. You know what I mean? Like, I said, okay, but I didn't think nothing of it, cool. Years go by, I start to see this name again, Runkus. Certain songs start to drop, like, so this is Determined Son. And I remember seeing you on the stage with your father also. You was playing the guitar.
Yeah.
I forget the whole thing, but it was just like, and it just took me back to that interview. You're somebody that I rate, somebody that I always look up to as far as lyricists, for sure. You did a song collaboration with Randy Valentine, Issa.
Yeah.
It's called Blessed.
Yeah.
And I think you did the last verse on that.
Second verse.
Second verse.
Yeah.
Okay. So verse is fire. You know what I mean?
Respect.
Fire. So
respect.
I'm always looking out for your music, and like I always like to look out for the younger artists and see who's coming through, because that's how we keep the music going.
I do give thanks.
You dropped the album Inside Out.
Inside.
Mm-hmm. So I heard it and I was like, okay, I like it, but it's not for my platform. You know what I mean? But I still respect the music.
Of course, respect.
And then this album comes out now. So like, wow. I listened to it. I saw you promoting it. It said Supernova, the birth of a star. We're going to get to that though. And I'm like, I love aerospace. I study aerospace. I work in aerospace. I said, Supernova, birth of a star? No, not the birth of a star. So the star dies. But anyway, you know what I mean? This is my thinking. And then I listened to the album and I was like, yo, this album here, from bottom of my heart, is one of those that need to stand out in Jamaican music. You have like Tio Shiloh.
Big respect.
You have, those albums.
Welcome
you know what I mean?
to Jamrock.
Welcome to Jamrock.
Mind Control.
Yeah.
Yeah.
These are like the prince of, Jamaican music. This is the first of its kind in my opinion. I love you did a collaboration with an artist named Tavares Strachan.
Tavares Strachan, yeah.
Strachan, okay. So just kick off the interview now then. Tell us who he is.
Well, Tavares Strachan is a multidisciplinary Bahamian artist. He's based in New York and Bahamas, of course. And like we, he's a Caribbean youth who his imagination, wonder, and curiosity bring him to the wider world and not just the four corners of where him come from, him environment.
Okay.
So through imagination, him obviously explore sculpting, artistry, etc., etc. Here in the London, actually, I don't know if you've ever seen it. There's something called the First Supper.
Yes.
That's his piece in the
Whoa.
Royal Academy with Haile Selassie in the middle and Marcus Garvey, etc., etc. around.
Yes.
2024, he had an exhibition here, solo exhibition at Hayward Gallery, and I had the opportunity to score the gallery with multiple different musical pieces.
Wow.
So I'm very grateful, and in that same breath, we've done a lot of musical and cross-collaborative artistic endeavors, Supernova being one of them.
So how did you meet him?
An interview about Marcus Garvey like 5 years ago.
Wow, okay.
Started working together, and then we happened to You know, he loves music.
Yes.
Music is how he discover Marcus Garvey and all these people.
Okay.
Just like how music is how I discover a lot of things. Through a love for music, we wanted to make an album. I already was making an album, and he helped to curate and creatively direct the vision around it.
Okay. Powerful, man. Like,
Big respect.
Powerful. You know what I mean? My mind is blown. Like,
I mean, he put a 40-foot replica of the Black Star Line on the Hayward Gallery.
okay.
You know what I
Yes,
so,
yes.
like, just to show you like the kind of things the way I try to and what way I do.
Yes.
It's like, you know, we stand up in a room and still I burn the fire.
Yes, for sure. And like how you say that, I'm going to go to, which song was that now? Where you're saying it's about modern day slavery. They give the youth the per diem to go and do the thing. Yeah, do your revolutionary
a young
stuff.
black boy per diem and I smile and tell him shake him blocks, aim low, jump high, one skip and a hop, exercise every right, sing a revolution song, but not revolutionize.
Yes, don't revolutionize. So do what you want to do. Don't go too hard.
Sing a revolution song,
Yeah.
but don't really revolutionize.
Right. Wow. Do you see that going on in the music?
I only sing about what I see.
Okay.
Sing about what I know. Yeah, if I sing about it, I see it.
Yes. Powerful. So what I'm going to do in this interview, I'll make some quotes and just ask you to elaborate on some things. You know what I mean? So
before I move on, big respect to Tavares Tran for the trusting me and
yes,
doing the works together in that sense of the album and give thanks to you for paying attention.
No.
You know what I say? Respect.
So it seemed like the album is it seemed like a struggle between pain and triumph. That's the stories I'm getting out of it. Like, you know, it's there's like opposites or polar sides. You know, is that what you're trying to get across? What?
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
Juxtaposition, contrast.
Yes.
Death of a star, birth of something new.
Yeah. Supernova. Expand on that Supernova, because like I don't know if I mentioned it to Ryder before. When you see Supernova is the death of a star, and I think, why is it called the death of a star? So
No more stars, man.
Yeah.
Too much star.
okay.
Everybody want to be a star.
Yes.
Well, in truth, you know what a supernova is?
Yes, I do.
So it's the death of a star in its last evolutionary stage. But if you know the death of a star is, then you know that when the star explodes or implodes, that energy burst doesn't just disappear.
No.
It turns into comets, planets. It turns into us.
Yes.
So
Yes.
you know, it turns into atmosphere. You name it.
Yes.
That being said, in the beginning was the Word, and the Word was God. See? If the beginning was the Word, and if God was supposed to speak, I'm assuming it would sound like an explosion to us.
Right. The Big Bang.
So it's all oneness.
Okay.
It's all one vibrational frequency.
Yes.
So when God spoke us into being, it was an explosion.
Yes.
God's timing is different than man's timing.
Yes.
So them said it takes 7 days to God.
Yeah.
You know what I say? And then them say it take 5 billion years or whatever for first life form to form and all these things. Like man just a figure out.
Yeah.
Man still a try to figure out what is going on right
Yes.
now.
Yeah.
Science explains spirit. So may I say? So I'm just using all of these terminologies to show you that
Yes.
all of this is just oneness. So when I speak about supernova and the death of a star, it sounds tragic, right? But not really, because it's the birth of something else.
That's crazy. Like, just to elaborate on what you're saying with the supernova, it's like the gases that give us is called nebula. You know what I mean? And like those are the things that those same elements are what we see today. You know?
I mean, all elements that are in the universe are all the elements that were in the universe.
Yes.
Meaning at that time, that expanded outward. So meaning when a child is born, the molecules that make the child are not new molecules.
No, it already existed. Yeah.
Them already there for eons.
Yeah.
So that being said, our cellular molecular level have information that we don't even know.
Yes.
If we could have asked ourselves, yo, what go on from them time, then would have tell us some crazy things.
Yes.
Ourselves have seen Shakespeare, Mozart, and that them just born compared to ourselves. Is what I try to say.
Yeah, I hear you. So let's get geeky for a second before we got to the album. Life out there in the cosmos, Are we the only ones, in your opinion?
No, of course not.
You can say what you want to say.
Of course
it's
not.
all good. Okay.
I've been telling people for years now, say aliens exist, but them not believe me.
Okay.
But and I tell people say, and I'm glad they ask me that because now I have it on record. Because I tell my friends.
Yeah.
But like my friends are like, Runkus, whatever. Because them think I'm just like out there with it.
Yeah.
But the probability that is just us based on the magnanimous amount of
universe stars,
stars, because within each solar system there are planets and stars. Within each solar galaxies there are solar systems.
Yes.
Within each network of galaxies are other galaxies, and then there are universes, and then there are multi. So I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna say maybe.
I don't disagree with you. Like in our Milky Way galaxy, to go across it, it's like 100 million light years to get across our little galaxy.
Yeah.
So it's like, I feel like because space has always been there for this time, I feel like life just popping.
All right, you want to hear something crazy? So I'm gonna mash up your meds because I think about these things deeply.
Yeah.
So they said that if we were on another planet or whatever, or star or system, if we were supposed to observe or the Earth, from 1 million light years away, we'd be seeing the Earth 1 million years behind. That making any sense?
Yeah, of course, yeah.
So, or 1,000 years away. Let's just use 1,000. They'd be seeing the Earth 1,000 years in the past, because that's how long it takes light to hit us.
Yes.
That being said, what if, right? And I said this to people before. What if when we look outwards, the reason why we're not seeing anything or experiencing anything is because we're just stuck in a different kind of time.
Oh, wow.
So maybe,
Wow.
yeah, so by the time somebody forward to us, them forward in a different time.
Yes.
Whether in the future or whether in the past, but just not our time.
I hear that. My only challenge to that would be, how can they get here that fast? Because you can't travel, nothing travels at the speed of light except for light. Okay.
To you.
Yeah, okay.
Because you assume that these people these beings are on the same vibrational frequency of us.
Yeah.
We're just three-dimensional beings. The only thing we can manipulate is length, breadth, and width.
True.
And we can't even do it that good because we don't. There's something called absolute uncertainty. Human beings can't measure anything to its certainty.
Yes.
They still don't know. Every single measuring device is off by point whatever.
Yes.
Nothing can be measured.
Yeah.
And the reason why I mention these things is because length, breadth, and width exist at the fourth dimension, which is space, because length, breadth, and width have to exist in a space, and then space has to exist at a certain time.
Right.
And the sixth dimension is thought.
Yeah,
Because before something exists, you have to think of it.
Yeah.
So the reason why I say all of these things is because when man learn how to manipulate time and space, now the three dimensions are going to become way different to us.
Okay.
So angels, God, 5 other beings that we all demon and them thing there from in a lower dimension and frequency, them operate on a frequency that is that we can't see and or feel.
Okay, yes.
You understand
what
I'm trying to say?
I understand 100%, yes.
So we just there with our little three-dimensional understanding of thing. We still have put gas in our car to travel.
Yeah.
When my ancestral people used to just meditate and travel.
Yeah.
Like the Dogon tribe used to travel the cosmos.
Wow.
The ancient Kemet people used to travel the Kemetic people used to travel the cosmos.
Yes.
With their thoughts.
So this, wow.
Not so they say. It
no,
is
not so they say. So they see it. They've seen it before.
Yeah, so the Dogon tribe told you about Sirius A and Sirius B. They told you, say, yo, there's a big star right there, and next to it is a small star. And scientists laugh off of them. Wow. And then when they got our telescope to look, them said, oh, wow, we know what you're talking about. That we see the star you're talking about. And them say, how did you know that? Them say, well, our ancestors tell us we come from that star.
Wow.
And them say, what do you mean you come from that star? You can't come from that star.
Wow.
So maybe we are the aliens after all.
Mind blown. You know what I mean? Mind blown. See, it's like listening to you speak now, I understand the album even more, because you can't play one song and then okay, that's gone. Boss, I listened to the album probably 100 times. If you got 100 streams on there, it's from me.
Big respect.
You know what I mean? Because you say so many different things like, wait, what did he just say? But he just said something else after that. So what did he just say again? So, yo, it's layers. Supernova. For you creating this album, what died and what emerged?
The old way of doing things.
Okay.
It's the older way of doing things. You said that I have 3 albums, Moving, Inside, and Outside.
Yes.
Or 3 projects before this album. Moving was a more reggae, European-based record. Inside was a very experimental record about quarantine time and COVID and all that.
Yes.
And Outside was a collaborative record with me and Toddler T about protecting yourself while outside.
Okay.
Based on you being a reggae connoisseur, so to speak, when you said that those records never resonate with you, I never feel no way. Because I never made them for you.
Fair enough, and I respect that.
Yeah, yes. I made them to experiment.
Yes, okay.
And Supernova lies on the brink of experimentation and innovation and maintenance of the culture.
Right, yes.
Hence why I'm thinking it resonates with you a little bit more, because it's more culturally appropriate. So, but that came with a lot of thought, discipline, and killing of the old ways.
Wow, okay. That makes sense.
Because when your imagination vast as mine, you will do anything, but you can't do anything.
No.
Haile Selassie says, study and examine all, but only follow good.
Yes. See, so I got the penny drop for me at probably the last statement of the album. I believe it was Tavares who said it. And he said, counteract violence with imagination. So that's what to me, that's the lesson there, you know? Because everything you said in the album, in like Trump and them, they should clash. You know what I mean? Like, it's not a war with music.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's the counteraction to the violence, you know?
Yeah, I mean, do you have friends that have passed because of violence?
Yes, too many.
Do you think that if they had a wider imagination, they wouldn't pass because of violence?
100%.
Then that's all.
Wow, yeah.
It's a lack of imagination make you die because of violence. It's not poor thoughts, you know. It's not poor in the sense of money, you know. But intellect will take you out. Will bring you very, very, very far.
Yes, yeah.
And for those who don't have the opportunity to experience them imagination and intellect, the biggest war is not nation against nation. The biggest war is against imagination.
Wow. Okay. Okay, that's got to sit with me for a second. Yeah. Okay. Bob Marley was a disciple. Dennis Brown is a disciple. Peter Tosh is a disciple.
What now?
Now Judas is in the cycle.
Yeah.
Explain that.
Well, reggae music at the church. Dance. So when I said reggae music at the church, dancehall at the Bible. No,
dance with the church.
If dancehall at the church, reggae music at the Bible. Bob Marley, disciple.
Yeah.
Dennis Brown, disciple. Peter Tosh, disciple.
Yeah.
But not only modern day Judas in the cycle.
Yeah.
Meaning every single one of we, when I uphold the word sound of what was set before us, we are sell out our own ancestral heritage.
Yes.
I've done it too. Like I'm not afraid to talk. Like you know what I say. Like
you say that in there too. Like,
yes,
Private Blaze.
But the thing is, my reasons, my intention is always, well, I try to keep it pure. So for example, when I'm experimenting outside of my cultural music, is because may I try push my cultural music forward, or may I try gain experience to push my cultural music forward. That meaning. Dennis Brown has done a lot of music, right?
Yes.
Dennis Brown has done soul music and funk music.
Yeah. Yeah.
Did he sell out reggae music?
No.
Him just do him just their experiment.
Yeah.
Same can get better at doing reggae music. Barry Hammond, mash up the whole of City Splash.
Yeah.
Him used to do soul music and funk music. I know enough album from him where do them kind of music there.
Yes. Yeah.
Did he sell out reggae music?
No.
Him just their experiment to get better as a musician. Because before you're a reggae musician, you're a musician. Before you're a musician, you're a human being who just like music.
Yes, yeah.
Yes, them some ears to filter everything and just listen hip hop and listen Drake and listen. No. I'd be corrupt to say that I don't know who Biggie Smalls is. Just
True.
because of Rastafari, I say.
Yeah.
That don't make no sense.
No,
How you not know who Michael Jackson is
Yeah.
just because Rastafari?
and not appreciate his music also. Yeah.
I mean, if you don't appreciate it, that's also fine.
Or the talent, sorry.
That's
talent.
also fine.
Yeah.
But you see, that's the word.
Yeah.
I can cite talent in certain things. Like Tommy Lee. Tommy Lee is talented in what I'm talented in. Right?
Of
no.
course.
Am I going to take his word sound? Not necessarily. I can just say, I can see your talent. And I can see what you're talented in.
Yes. Yeah.
And I can see when you're not talented too. Because then all the time you're going to strike gold.
Yes.
That's just like facts.
Yes.
There's only one Thriller that exists in the world.
True. You seem to be like in that for dancehall, because I think for me a lot of the songs can play in the dancehall, you know, and it's kind of being about the 90s to where it can be fun. You don't have to be serious. You don't have to be, you know. That's what it seems like you're bringing back into the music again. Is yeah, man. The topics can be fun. They can be, you know. You don't have to be so serious and so, you know.
Well, I do give thanks. That's the aim. If you know my father, he was a very fun individual. He was very upful. My Earth Strong is March 2nd. My dad one is March 4th.
Wow.
So it's just
Pisces.
Yeah, it's just like we're very similar in the way that we approach music and deal with music.
Yes. Yeah. How did he hear any of these songs?
No, he passed before he could have heard.
Okay. How did you deal with the grief and also making this music? Like,
I'm still dealing with it.
Okay. It's, you know, I won't even go far on that, you know, because I understand as far as what we lost as far as artists, and from you as a father and an artist, it cannot, you know. Yeah, I'll leave that.
It's difficult, man. That's what I can say. It's difficult. I had many moments in the record when I wasn't gonna put it out.
Okay.
When I was gonna stop, when I was gonna do something different. I wrote a lot of songs for him and around the time. But my father's passing, it was not a PR moment.
Okay.
I didn't want to turn the album into and about him. I needed time to sit with it more and intentionally make something for him if that's what Jah want me to do.
Some tracks on this on the album feels like a film, you know. If you was to, let's say, what would the opening scene look like on this movie called Supernova?
The opening scene? It depends. So if you're Quentin Tarantino, by the way, me is a movie youth, so like you ask the very interesting question.
Okay.
So if a Quentin Tarantino deal with it, it's gonna be very whimsical. So it's gonna start with the horns off. Every ghetto is that start the spa ba da 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 spa ba da. Very like weird western straight like the you know him what I call it?
Yeah.
That directional shot here where it's just the people I mean at the center and bright colors. But it depends, cause as I said, that kind of thing can work for my personality. Cause that's my personality. So when I say like Django Unchained.
Yes.
That movie there.
Yeah.
But if we got Steven Spielberg, which you know like in the Space Odyssey, right?
Yeah.
If I got that kind of thing, that would have to be something more ethereal, like Stone Love.
Okay. Yeah.
And by the way, these are things that I thought about when I was doing the album.
Wow.
Yeah,
okay.
like I scored it. I didn't really try to produce it.
Right. Yeah.
Production is production, but I tried to score the record.
Okay.
But to be honest, I wouldn't change anything about Supernova. I would make it run the way it run because the way it starts is how it starts deep and insightful.
Yes.
With the keys and the message from Tavares Strand. Right?
Yes, it does.
And in the beginning was the word, and the word was like giants. Right?
Yeah.
And then Punani rhythm.
Yeah. That flipped it nice, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, you know.
So it's like that's my personality in the sense of like, you know, it's like you can't guess. You can't guess where I go get.
Yeah. So see the final song on there, it's an 8-minute song, you know?
Yeah.
And I see, do you know James Samuel? He's a movie director. He did The Harder They Fall. With,
yeah.
That's all I can see that as a soundtrack in that film there.
Yeah, true.
You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, good reference. Yeah.
So yeah, very, 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 very good.
Big
you
respect.
know. So I'm a producer also, and I listen to a lot of hip hop, and I see the sampling. We don't necessarily see it in dancehall or reggae music, but I see that you went the sampling.
That's not true. You have a lot of sampling in reggae.
Okay.
Yeah, you have a lot of sampling in reggae, just probably not the way hip hop sample.
Yes. So you kind of sample it more to the hip hop.
Yeah, means the hip hop fans. It means the hip hop fans, but to be honest, I wanted to outdo Kanye and them and this.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
I was just like,
how
can I do it? How can I like reggae Kanye this?
Yes.
Without but also imprinting my own self on it.
Yes.
And strong starts, strong endings. That's what I wanted. Because the middle is always fine for me, but we don't want a strong start, strong end, strong hooks, nostalgia, word sound, spiritual but uplifting, people for dance. Like those were the things that I was, if I was supposed to have a mood board, that's what it would have said.
It's good. It had that, especially that you mentioned Stone Love, like how to use the Stone Love, like you know what I mean, like these samples, like it's amazing that. Where do you begin? How do you begin to make this album? Like, it's too many layers, you know. It's just like the layers just keep going.
Well, in honesty, you hear the song where I said in Life Over That I said, "Build the rhythm same day, same time." That's what happened with a lot of them. Like I just make, and like I create and then curate.
Okay.
So I create first and then curate later. Like especially when I write down the title Supernova, I know that like my titles are very important to me. So when I write down the titles, I then write down titles of the songs that can relate to that album title. So when I wrote down Supernova, I wrote down Sure as the Sun. Okay. But I didn't have a song yet. Okay. I wrote down Every Ghetto Is a Star. Wow. But and I had a chorus a long time ago. Okay. And then when I wrote down Sheep, I wrote down Wolves. Right. And then I wrote down The Boy Who Cried Wolf. Yes. And then that's how my brain works. I wrote down Life Over Death. I wrote down, because I just love how that sound. Yes. Sometimes I also go with sound, like I wrote down Ego Death. Wow. Yeah, see? Ego Death's a deep song too. Yeah, but Ego Death, I don't even say the word Ego Death in the song. I said ego probably once. True. And I kind of almost understand it, but I don't understand it. Because, okay, let me look about the notes now. Ego Death, sorry, I'm lost. But Ego Death is there's something about that song where is that where you're saying artists, they're trying to be something, but they're not. Well, yeah, not just artists, but people. Well, really and truly, majority of my songs I try to sing from my perspective. Yes. And about myself. I'm not try to sing about people. Who the cat fit kind of vibe. Yes, okay. So when I said I could be a killer. Yeah, you could be a killer. But don't try me, because I'm choosing the Almighty. Bulletproof freedom lines on me, I write them, man. That's just me like being clever. Okay. But I could be a killer. You don't believe me, come smile at me. Two gun, the stereotype, or one drop reggae beat and a mic. I could be a killer, you could be a killer, she could be a killer too. Yeah. It's just like you actually don't know who could be a killer. That's just genuine. So it's just straightforward. But the whole entire song is about just you get to choose who you want to be. That's what the song really is saying. Okay. You get to choose whether you have an ego, you have an ego death, or you're in charge of your ego. Right, okay. Because nothing really wrong with having an ego, it's just having an inflated, out of control ego. Yeah. That's the issue. Is that where the sheep and the wolf come in? Like everyone's got the sheep and then the wolf? You have to balance, because sometimes you have to be humble and meek like a sheep, sometimes you have to be like a wolf. Yeah. Okay. I try about Benjamin, my animal is a wolf. Okay. Like a ravenous wolf. Right. Jacob tell Benjamin, like a ravenous wolf, you shall devour them all. Wow. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I see that. That's why I'm write these songs. Okay. I have a song called Wolves. Okay. And I have a song called The Shepherd. Wow. Yeah. Okay. If you could make your own planet, I know we're talking about planets, what would the name of the planet be, and what's the vibe there? That's crazy. It's a great question. I've thought about this, by the way. If you know, so I don't know if people know, but the way how the sun, the light rays from the sun refract through the atmosphere in a certain way that it break up in one prism that give off Roy G. Biv. Yes. Red. I don't need to explain it, but the colors that we have. If the sun did even like little bit off, one would have freeze or would have hot, but that's another point. If the light rays or the atmosphere did a little bit thicker or anything did different, would have either seen infrared. Okay. You know that? Yeah, I know infrared. Yeah. Would have been seen in any other light spectrum. Yes. So that's interesting, because the reason I say that is because imagine if the Earth once again did like little bit directionally off.
Yeah.
With seen in infrared would be normal.
Yeah.
Which that show me it just show me a lot of perspective.
Yes.
Which like fighting over color is crazy.
Whoa.
Cause what if we could even see color in the way that we see color?
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
So to answer your question, one, I would have changed nothing but the Earth. Cause all I know is the Earth. But in all honesty, there's like things that I think about from a scientific point of view. Cause I don't really, me not believe in a flat Earth. I don't really believe in certain things, but I also leave room to be wrong.
Do you want? Yeah.
To be wrong, cause I don't know.
Yes.
One time the Earth did flat, then the Earth did round, then it did flat again. Like I leave a lot of room.
Yes.
To be wrong, cause I not try to be right. I just try to have information.
Right. Yeah.
So, that being said, it would be cool if the Earth did have 2 moons.
Okay. Why? Why do you want?
I don't know. I think it would have wicked. Cause like, you know, Saturn and them place they have a ring and moon and this and that. So I always used to think about them things. Like.
Okay.
But you asked me this question. You asked me is a childish. Like,
okay.
I'm giving you a childish answer.
Okay, I hear that. Yeah.
Cause like as a big man, I would have changed it.
Okay.
It's like what I know is what I know.
No, yeah, fair
but
enough.
as a youth, I always used to be like, Mom, what if we had to have 2 moons?
2 moons. Yeah.
Mom,
Okay.
what if did like I used to always be questionable about those kind of realities.
Okay. You make a lot of references in the album of music from far to now. Like there's so many different references that I hear. So the tradition on the podcast is I ask every artist if there's one song that says this is why I love reggae music. What song would you choose? I Believe Her. Okay.
Reggae music. Nice. Reggae saved my life.
Reggae saved my life. Big song.
Respect.
Big song. And that's a true story.
Yeah.
I hear that. The final question I ask you. It might be the final question. 4 Avengers. You're one of them in reggae music. Reggae Avengers.
Interesting.
Dancehall, reggae, whatever. Who's the other 3?
Oh, that's hard. That's difficult. Who am I choosing? Producers or
whatever? Past, present.
That's crazy. You can't do that. Past and present.
It's your choice.
That's insane, man.
People ask.
Past, present.
Past.
4, just 4. Oh no, I'm one and I'm choosing the other 4.
You're choosing the other 3.
Past, present, Jaja God. I'm gonna be biased.
Okay. Of course.
Yeah, I'm gonna be biased just because. Just because I can. Past, present, Jaja. That's insane. All right, Bob Marley.
Okay.
I don't know if we'd make great music together.
But, okay. I think you would.
Maybe.
You would definitely. Yeah.
Maybe because you have to understand, like, I'm gonna be a fans. I'm gonna be such a fans that I'm not gonna even know what to do. Also, more wonder if we can put Bob Marley on like hip hop beats, like you know.
I would love to hear that. I would love to hear that.
So Bob Marley, I'm not gonna choose just because you give me the option. I'm not gonna choose like Stephen Marley and Junior. Like I'm not gonna choose them people there. I'm gonna just, you know. But really and truly, if you just because you open the option to people who have passed, me just gonna probably stay there.
Okay.
So maybe John Jolas.
Mad. One of my favorite producers.
Either John Jolas or mine too. Either John Jolas or John. Yeah, John Jolas and Supercat.
Okay. Yeah. That's a good combination. Runkus, Supercat, Jungle Laws, Bob Marley. Yo, that's an album. That's a trilogy, isn't it?
But as I'm saying, like this is very unfair because I want to say Tenasa too, right?
Okay.
You know, so like the list can continue.
Yeah.
By the way, and there are more people in the Avengers. It's not 4 people. So.
No.
But if I'm gonna choose that,
yes.
then, yeah. But my Alive Avengers is different.
Okay.
It's different. And then I would just be biased again.
Wow. Yo, Runkus, boss, I'm speechless, yo. Like honestly, like you know, and it's only because of the album. Like this album has messed my mind up. Like
great.
It's a lot of thought going into it, and it's a lot of like listen to like Kendrick Lamar. People always listen, dissect, and say, oh, he's talking about this, he's talking about that, and they go into a rabbit hole, and he's not even thinking about that. That's almost what I'm going on with this.
I found out something that I was saying recently that I never knew I was saying. I was like, all right, respect.
Yeah.
I never knew that could have mean that, but sure.
No, man. Yo, keep it. Boss, don't change.
Respect.
keep doing what you're doing,
Big
bro.
respect.
Because trust me, it's needed. Like, I just want to know how to get this album to everyone to hear and understand what I understand. That's what needs to happen, because
Respect.
it is something it's new for Jamaican music, in my opinion.
It
You know
is.
what I mean? It definitely is. So please don't
It's
change.
been living in my head for a very long time to
Okay.
do something like this.
Cool.
And I finally did it because I became brave.
Okay.
So when he asked me what died,
Yeah.
it was fear.
Okay.
I have
Fair
no fear
enough.
no more.
Yes.
When you lose somebody so close to you that, when you lose your father,
Yes.
your mother, or anybody who's close to you, you become a little bit fearless.
Yes.
Because you realize how fragile life is.
Yeah.
So
True.
you don't waste your time no more being like, oh, I don't wonder what people think.
No, yeah.
So the other things I used to do was, actually it wasn't about fear. Like even the record me and Toddler Tito, very fearless.
Okay.
But I never put up my best lyrically because that's just not what I was focusing on.
Okay.
Whenever they have focus there, sir. You know, like I have 1 and 2 songs that I really can say them 2 songs they're wicked lyrically.
Okay.
And I sat down and I thought about it
Yeah.
and this about, but with this record, I left no space.
No, yeah.
I left no space for any kind of fear
Yes.
or error or
Yeah.
nothing at all. I put in my full 100%.
I tell my children the same thing. Do you know what you can achieve without fear? I tell myself, saying, like all these greats that we see, like the ones that we respect on Marcus Garvey, if they were scared, man, we would never know them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
But everything is
Yeah.
rehearsal and practice, you know. So
True.
like once again, in the moment of creating, moving, I didn't know what I needed to do.
Fair enough.
In the moment of creating inside, I didn't know. It's in doing you become.
True.
So when me did the outside again with Toddler T,
Yeah.
like me I create it very purely and the intention is super pure. And is after making it, I'm like, Jano, I could have brought the chorus back quickly.
Okay. Yeah.
But Jano, I could have included a sing-along part here. for
Okay,
someone.
yeah.
I started including people in the writing process. You understand what
yeah,
I said?
I
Now,
do,
I mean in the room, and I mean in my thoughts.
In your thoughts, yeah. I hear you.
So I'm like, yeah. Everybody to the left.
Yeah.
Everybody, all right.
Yeah.
It's just like me start
Yeah.
think deeply about the thing.
Yeah.
So me no want trend. Tell you no already, me tell you no again.
Yeah.
It's like you can count the words to me. It's almost like you know what me I gonna say.
Yeah. So yeah.
So I wrote the songs very, very specific.
Yeah. I think that's a lot of that is, and I don't even want to bash what's going on now, but it's like, I think we need to take more time and put thought into
How
what we're doing.
foolishness are going on, man. You can't say it.
Yeah, it's fact. How do you stay away from that?
I just,
You just stay away.
yeah, it's not hard. It's really not hard.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
you just listen and don't judge.
Yeah, you said they drop an album. I want them. You said something. Pick it back.
Yeah. Them drop an album, tell them pick it up.
Yeah.
Well, them drop a song, tell them to pick it up back.
Yeah.
But say them drop album, drop and tell them drop again.
Yeah.
Can't believe we share the same oxygen. The Molly popping oxygen, them caps so well. Me have to tip my hat to them.
Capsule well. Yo, they can't waste me in traffic.
So recently somebody told me that I said the Molly popping oxygen. So like Molly is a pill, like what substance? The Molly popping oxygen. Them capsule well.
Whoa, you didn't you didn't know you were saying that?
No.
See, that's the
That's
word.
mad.
That's mad.
That's mad. And like I'm a decent writer, but Jano, I even surprised myself. Like I had to check back my notes to see, because sometimes I put so much entendres in one line that sometimes I have to put like in brackets.
Yes.
This is what you mean.
Right. Okay. Yeah.
Because sometimes I forget what I mean.
Yes.
Like I remember when I did a freestyle with Toddler. And I had to write down what I meant.
Okay.
Because really and true, like I was, I like when people, I'm multidimensional and people don't necessarily know. So anytime I get a chance to remind them, I'm gonna remind them.
Yeah.
So, you know, so it's like, Wild, wicked and wild, my wild, wicked and wild, and my signature style look like been in a style for try dipping my lines. It's like stiffing a line. So, because everybody know that my shit on a high. That's why them try pitch on a fly, because my pitch on a fly.
Whoa.
So fine is like I could try pitch on a fly. So fine, your girlfriend just might pitch on my fly. Take time, give me a wine. So all of that.
Yeah.
Snow Cone, Sean Paul, Temperature High. Snow Cone is the person who produced Sean Paul, Temperature. Snow Cone, Sean Paul, Temperature High.
Yeah.
So welcome the new Minister Prime, Optimus Channel 7, that's too Sinister Prime, and next order music take every tool I'm find and shoot it in the sky. No more man for dead, give me a knife. It's like crazy lyrics.
But do you have to listen to your songs all the time to remember these?
Not necessarily. I listen to other music.
Okay.
I listen to other music.
Okay. Wow. What music you listen to?
I made a playlist recently.
Okay.
While I was traveling, because I've been traveling like to Ohio, Miami, New York, and London. It's called that playlist.
Okay.
Bob Marley, Give Thanks and Praise. Basically, any tune I hear with love, like the Spinners, I'll be around, but then also the We Need Love, Johnny Osborne on that reggae version. You know, like very obscure music to like Oh Yeah, Come Over by Santana, Zombie by Fela Kuti.
Okay,
Ego Taylor, Love and Death. Like just any music come here and I'm like, yo, man, add this to my playlist.
Yeah, okay.
Rich Girl by Hall & Oates.
Wow.
Just random music all over the place, but it's so good. It's like any tune come forward on is like it's not disappointed. It's just I like great music no matter what genre, because then I'm like studying.
Yes.
I'm always studying. James Blake. I'm always a study come and say, all right, how can I do this in reggae?
Yes, yeah. Good.
That's really my question to myself. All right, I love this, how can I do it in reggae? But before I never used to say that. I used to be like, hear this and how can I do that?
Do that, okay, yeah. But you want to do it in reggae? Okay.
Yeah, because like I can't be a Jamaican youth trying to be American funk band.
Yes, yeah.
But I can take influences of a American funk band and try to figure out that from my cultural people.
Yeah, you're showing them something that even for people that don't get to travel, they listen. You teaching the youths, telling them about how Gregory Isaac didn't have his publishing and stuff in order. You know what I mean? Like, that's not going to do they need to listen. Like, there's a lesson in here.
Yeah.
There's lessons.
Daddy English telling
There's lessons in here, man.
Telling already and telling again.
Whoa. Runkus, thank you very much, bro. Thank you very much. You know,
every time.
Keep the work going.
Yes.
Trust me. People, Reggae in the City, I'm speechless. It's the first time it's happened. Yeah. Runkus, thank you.
Respect.
One love.
Love.